with a deep familial philanthropic efforts, actions. He finds joy in serving others by actively contributing to Dream and Beauty Charitable Trust. He has worked intimately with different departments of our trust, and he is connected with community members of Heavenly Dream and Beauty Charitable Trust. He is none other than Mr. Kyle Monga, Vice Chairman. I invite him to come on the stage and deliver his wisdom and knowledge and experience at this younger age. Mr. Kyle Monga, big hand for him, please.
Wow, what a blessing to be here with you all today at this momentous occasion. For those who don't know, I'm Kyle Monga, who have not had the chance to meet me, and I've not had the chance to meet you. Kyle Monga, Vice Chair, Dream and Beauty Charitable Trust. I've been involved with Dream and Beauty for more than a decade, and to see how far that it has come since the last 27 years is really, truly awe-inspiring. Dream and Beauty Charitable Trust started out as a philanthropic organization founded by my father, NRI Shri Anil K. Monga, 27 years ago, with the one and ultimate objective of eliminating poverty and transforming the lives of the underprivileged. By putting the proper structures in place and providing the right resources, DBCT has allowed an upward transition for the deprived sectors of society in order to bridge the gap between their existing lives and their bright, new, exciting futures ahead. DBCT has been able to consistently achieve this goal by developing and executing a multifaceted approach, which comprises of feeding the needy and marginal labor through Brahmbhog, providing quality healthcare service via Karma Health Services, educating and training the youth to enhance their job qualifications and life paths, while also giving focus to the issue of women empowerment through the livelihood program named Margdarshan. Then, as we saw our lovely angels today, raising orphans and abandoned children and providing them a loving family environment, which is known here as Heavenly Angels. And last but not least, providing a world-class luxury living facility for all of you lovely folks here today at Heavenly Palace. Brahmbhog was started because of an overwhelming situation in slums where poor families did not have a roof over their head or a way to meet their basic needs. Water, hygiene, all of these had become unattainable commodities, rare resources. Migrant laborers traversed state lines in search for work far and wide. Children were caught up in a cycle of forced labor, and the struggle of these individuals continued. 27 years ago, Brahmbhog was established to provide access to that nutritious meal that was needed in order for basic needs to be met. Currently, we are serving almost 10,000 meals a day, and with a pretty on-track target to meet 50,000 meals a day in the very near future. During the COVID-19 pandemic, we had exceeded all numbers, and Brahmbhog was fortunate to have delivered more than 4 million meals to the needy within only a 10-week span, saving tens of thousands of lives during the COVID lockdowns. Margdarshan, the youth empowerment, which I was intimately involved with during my high school and college years, takes youth from the slums, from dysfunctional families who can get tempted by drugs, violence, going down a wrong and downward spiral. Margdarshan focuses its efforts on transforming the future and destiny of those kids, to shape them into adults who have limitless possibilities. We train every girl child. We put her to work, to a well-paying job, so she now secures the livelihood of her entire family, lifting them all up from poverty. This breaks the vicious cycle. That program at Margdarshan is based on identifying and activating each individual's talents so that they may become dedicated to their careers and uplift their families based on their particular skill set. Young adults are educated in various fields. They are placed, the new entrants in that workforce are then looked after in order to ensure that they're being treated fairly, not being taken advantage of, etc. So building the confidence of this next generation of India, which is the land with the most potential on this earth, is the key to unlocking the potential that we have. Margdarshan is transforming lives in that way by creating a bridge between a troubled past and a bright, hopeful future, and so far has transformed 10,000 young kids' lives. Karma Medical Care, India's most common diseases, as you know, malaria, tuberculosis, typhoid, jaundice, in places where people are packed together. There's zero access to have treatments to any of these diseases. And the people suffering from these conditions grows and grows. Karma Health Services dispatches several ambulances fully equipped with doctors, nursing staff, directly into the slums to provide medicines, routine checkups, emergency life services, and care for those who suffer from life-threatening illnesses. So far, 2,000 people a day are being cared for, along with their family members. And this also will soon reach 10,000 patients per day. We're blessed, we're thankful to God to give us the ability to be able to treat these people who were not able to treat themselves, because they are our fellow humans, and it is our responsibility to take care of them. Heavenly Palace, where we are all gathered here today, the senior citizen care, world-class treatment. It started due to the decline of the joint family living. As much of India's working community is going abroad, they're increasingly preoccupied with professional and personal lives, and being able to render care for their parents is at best inadequate. So in many cases, the stigma also of sending one's parents outside to a senior citizen home is looked down upon. It's not celebrated. Here at Heavenly Palace, we have a luxury environment to provide the elderly during the sunset days of their lives. And this is why Heavenly Palace was established and has become the world's largest, most beautiful, and most luxurious senior citizen home. At Heavenly Palace, old age is something not to be shunned, but to be celebrated. Senior citizens are provided all of the amenities of a 5-star facility. You have 14 acres of lush greenery in a serene setting, as you saw on your way in from outside. We have over 350 rooms, a hygienic dining hall, fine, freshly prepared meals, nutritious and delicious, a multi-purpose entertainment area, a grand auditorium that we're enjoying today, and an overall ambiance of tranquility in a world-class facility. Doctors, ambulances, everything is on call 24/7, and the staff is attentive and courteous, always willing to serve with a smile on their face. We established the Global Peace and Harmony Initiative because Dream and Beauty Charitable Trust believes that the religion of humanity should transcend all other religions. And thus, humans across the world have a grand chance to seize that opportunity in realizing and living out their oneness and connection to God and to each other, despite the tyrannical forces of politics and governments which may at times, many times, want to divide us all and further their own objectives. This internal awakening process, when we are harmonized, will put an end to needless wars, suffering, atrocities across the world, and will uplift all communities in the process to create a more harmonious society. Which brings me to the final facet of the trust, which is a blessing for me to be here today to inaugurate. It's a momentous occasion. It's a monumental milestone. It is the new complex of Heavenly Angels, or a home for the lovely, innocent young souls. The youth of India is the future of the nation, yet many gifted souls are left struggling to survive because their own families are unable to support them. Heavenly Angels creates an intimate family environment for those orphans who were deprived of the familial love, and will establish a healthy lifestyle that inspires these children towards success, which they are realizing every day. Heavenly Angels provides these children a transition from their troubled backgrounds, where many young ones are forced into things such as slavery, begging, and other depraved conditions. Dream and Beauty Charitable Trust steps in to protect these children from the exploitation that they face. And during the COVID-19 pandemic, we are proud to say that we accepted, housed, and nurtured hundreds of young children who were neglected by their family that was unable to care for them. DBCT is furthering traditional family values by now having created a home that can divinely nurture 350 innocent souls who have interaction on a daily basis with a huge pool of what you can call none other than family members residing in Heavenly Palace that can impart their wisdom and life experiences. Here at Heavenly Angels, every facet of childhood which is needed to establish a support structure and framework for exponential growth is provided. Extracurricular activities range from arts and crafts, jogging, boxing, badminton, soccer, all sorts of sports, dance competitions, singing as you guys got to enjoy today, weightlifting. In the morning, they're doing daily chanting of mantras, connecting to their spirituality, various methods of meditation, yoga sessions, and more. Both children and seniors have all of the conveniences that they need at their fingertips. Medicine, doctors, service staff, laundry, sports. Just yesterday I was interacting with a senior and her husband was not feeling well. She came right downstairs, got the appropriate medicine, and was out within 10 minutes. I said, wow, I don't even have that in America. The mission is to raise the consciousness and establish an elevated awareness of true calm, peace, and transcendence amongst these children and the seniors. And that is achieved when we are one with the divine vibration, the cosmic essence that permeates each and every one of us and every being in the known universe. So by connecting these children with the seniors on a heart-to-heart level, there is a mutually beneficial spiritual relationship. The children can be guided, provided support, and be passed down invaluable gems of wisdom that can only come from the rich and varied life experiences which all of the seniors have passed through. On the other side, the seniors benefit immensely from constantly being within that pure, radiant, and innocent space in which the children naturally reside. It's only through this space that one can attain the divine abode. As the old saying goes, only as children shall we enter into the kingdom of heaven. Children are always in the present moment. They remain in bliss because they are not concerned about the future and they don't have any remaining stuck thoughts on the past. They are here fully. They give themselves completely to what they are doing right now because this is all that there is for them. This is all that they know. Can imbibe this quality, this state of being, of living life fully right now, operating in a mode of bliss without feverishness and unnecessary quarrels and worries, which are all going to vanish anyway when one's body enters the grave. Only the karmas and cleansing of the soul is what matters. An interaction with the heavenly angels is the purest form of karmic cleansing and reaching the divine in this lifetime for the seniors. The spiritual upliftment and development of consciousness is the foremost goal of any human life. So crossing that bridge from the human form to the divine form is the ultimate aim of all our actions. Well, the good news is that the divine resides within each and every one of us, and DBCT with Heavenly Angels and Heavenly Palace has worked to build a bridge here to cross that bridge towards God. So with God as our witness, let's make a firm commitment to join hands and cross that bridge together. A special thanks goes out to all of our attentive staff, our devoted trustees and advisors, our Padman Bhushan Dr. Sardar Singh Jol, without whom we would not have been able to come as far as we have today.